Good Tuesday evening to you folks. How are you? It is good to see you, and it is good to be seen by you. Welcome to the show. I, of course, am the one and only Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud and clear from an undisclosed location somewhere in the swamps of sunny Central Florida. And guys, isn't it a great evening? And it's going to be a great evening because in a few minutes, we're going to be playing some first edition advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and that is a very cool thing. Let's see who's hanging out in the audience. John Collins, William Sims, Sean Dupuis, Tola Micus, we've got out there. Ion Farmer, user, good to see you. That is quite the string of, I'm afraid if I say that formula, am I going to give away like the formula for KFC? But we'll just call you user dash there. North of the Rockies, John Allen Walker, good to see you too. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the thing that I do 5 nights a week because I really enjoy hanging out on the internet. You know, it's kind of a cool thing that we do here. And if you think it's really cool too, and you haven't done so already, would you do me a favor? I know it's a lot. It's a lot for me to ask just like right out of the chute. Boom. Hey, would you do something for me? Trust me, I'm not going to ask you for $50 for gas. That's the new $20 for gas. Or to get something off the top shelf for me even. Click the subscribe button and click the bell icon for notifications, and you will get all of the updates, all of the information, all of the times that we are doing this, YouTube shorts, interviews, everything, guys, everything. You'll get all the information about it. So I hope that you will want to join us for a heap and help of our hospitality. Anyway, something else you can do to support the show if you're already here is, guys, we have a Patreon and we have YouTube channel memberships. You can become a Patreon for as little, or patron for as little as $1 a month if you're going for the economical route, which I don't blame you for at all in these trying times. Or you can support us over on YouTube for $1.99. So that is greatly appreciated if you choose to do that. But the best thing you can do if you've already subscribed and your wallet's a little light, I get it, spread the word around. Tell people about this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Greyhawk Dom, good to see you. I said it last week and I'll say it again. Greyhawk Dom implies the existence of Greyhawk Sub, and we're just going to leave that there. Anyway, moving right along. So this is the channel, and it is brought to you by me, Bill Sylvie, the Dungeon Delver. Click the link below to go check out our awesome merch logo done by TSR alum Tracy Lesh. The guy was there in 1974 doing art. He created the Mind Flayer, the first illustration of a lich. He illustrated the first ever edition of Dungeon and of Boot Hill when it was just a little Reader's Digest sized book. So I really can't get more authentic with you than that when it comes to merchandise. So there you go. Why don't I have t-shirts and a v-neck for you Italian Americans? Because when you cough, it looks like a party favor. You know, I'm just kidding you, man. I will look into the v-neck shirts. It's basically what Teespring offers me, or Spring Store as they call it now, what they make available to me to put the logo on. But if you really want a v-neck, I'll look into it. But anyway, SCA, good to see you out there. So we'll be, oh yeah, and I almost forgot, it's also brought to you by Crom, the Character Record Organizational Manager. Guys, it is the last word in first edition advanced Dungeons and Dragons character creation and curation. Any book, legal, class, race, combo for first edition AD&D. Okay, even the special classes, even psionics. Buy equipment, sell gems and jewelry, level your character up, age your character, watch their their stats change, their chat change, watch their chat change, watch their stats change. If you've got a human or a half elf who are capable of dual classing in a bard, it'll do that. If you've got a human who's capable of dual classing, any dual class legal, it will do that. Switch their alignment, adjust their stats by hand. Guys, Crom does it all. Outputs in text or in fancy HTML, as fancy as I could make it. I'm not a design guy. And it runs on Windows 8, 8.1, 10 or 11, 32 or 64-bit, and Mac OS or Linux through Wine. That's right. You kind of got to know how to do those, how to do the Wine configuration for Linux. I'm not a Linux guy. But someone was kind enough to put together a guide for getting it working on Mac OS through Wine. So that's included in there if you want to. And really, just you'll be making characters in seconds. It literally takes just seconds to make a character with Crom. Get it today, get it in your PC, and you will never, ever, ever want for character creation again. All right. So Sean Dupuis is still waiting for the Dungeon Delver thong. Me too, buddy. Me too. But let's see. So that's what's going on. I do want to address a couple of things, and I might do a video about this, as I was a little frosted by something today. It kind of I don't believe in giving air to things that irritate me because it gives them a little bit of power. But it gives them a little power over me. But I saw something today by a dungeon tuber, as I guess they call us, who has like 20 times the number of subs that I do. I will never be at that lofty air where I can just look down my nose at the peons, at the plebs who are out here busking every day with our guitar cases open, poo-pooing live play D&D. And there's much to be said about people that play D&D on a YouTube stream, about the artifice. Oh, well, we're playing on stream, so I'm not going to do this or that. And I'm going to tell the guys beforehand the other. Guys, we don't do that. We've never done that. And as far as this being a hustle for me, this anybody who's been here since the beginning will tell you that when we started on Tuesday afternoons, all right, it was like Tuesday midday. Then we, you would have seen that there were days when there were more people playing the game than were watching us play. And that's a simple fact. All right. More people in the game than were watching us online. If I was doing this as some kind of dodge or hustle or grasping at the brass ring of more famous people who do this, I would have given up after about 10 sessions. 4 years I've been at this. 4 years of organic content creation. Okay? Of playing D&D. If you don't think that I should be playing D&D where people could see it? Do you think that people shouldn't go to cons? Do you think that people shouldn't go to game stores or libraries or university campuses? And if they do, and somebody comes up and watches them and they enjoy that they should chase that person away? I don't think so. I don't think you'd say that. I do this because nobody else does. Nobody else does. Nobody sits down and says, let's play first edition AD&D. And if people have a question about it, because first edition AD&D is old and it represents a hair's breadth thick slice of the pie chart of TTRPG content on YouTube, that's why I do it. That's why I do it. So I do it because I love it, guys. I've been lucky enough that you guys have enjoyed this journey with me. All right. But I said in the year of our Lord 2020, when it was the case, many times when I was live streaming just on Facebook, if one person out there is watching and they're enjoying it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I continue to do that. That there's 69 nice people out there watching right now. That's lovely. That's wonderful. Because I want to carry that torch forward for a game that doesn't get nearly enough love. But guys, if I was trying to do this for clicks, if I was trying to do this for impressions and the algo, I would have switched to Dark Bad or Dagger Dark or whatever it was. I'd have been playing Pathfinder 2e. I'd have been playing 5e, but I don't, because I love first edition AD&D. That's what I do. And I really enjoy playing with a group of guys that I've got around the table. And I hope you guys do too. And if you want to know what we're doing, if maybe you haven't played D&D in a long time, maybe you've never played D&D at all, maybe you're playing it currently and you have questions, ask your questions. Ask your questions right over here in the chat or wherever you've got it oriented on your screen. Ask your questions and I will answer your questions. All right. Not just the people who super chat, not just patrons, not just members. Ask your questions and I will do it. Well, that too, Sean. Midnight, never give any consideration to those who hate you and denigrate you. Only consider the criticisms when they offer positive growth. Midnight, truer words never been spoken. I don't know, Hager. I honestly don't know. So anyway, that's why I'm here. That's what I do. And now, you know those awesome players that I just told you about? 5 of them are joining us tonight. And I'm going to shut up and we're going to play some first edition AD&D. I've run my mouth too much. So, do I ever have a seat at my table for new players? It does come up, Mortis. It does come up. Thank you, Deadline. Thank you. Let me bring my players in. I've ranted and raved plenty enough. First up in the queue, we have a guy who has returned to us from his corporate mandated vacation. You can find him here on YouTube at an absolutely fantastic channel that's a triple threat. We call it a triple threat. He gets 3 attacks per round, folks. Look out for him. Where he talks medieval history, tabletop RPGs, and navigating the tabletop RPG hobby as a person with a disability. He is at D and Disability here on YouTube, and he is an all-around awesome guy. Everybody welcome Thane Kyle as Holder the Cleric.
Hello, sir.
Host.
I am back from my airport hell and present and ready.
Yeah, I feel for you, man. I don't mind traveling to places, but damn, do I hate flying.
I was supposed to be home by noon. I got home at 3 a.m.
Did they at least give you a hotel, though? Oh, he's muted. I guess he doesn't even want to talk about it anymore. All right. So next up, speaking of people who are here on YouTube, this guy has an absolutely esoteric and essential channel where he talks about the intricacies of first edition AD&D and the intricacies of Rollmaster, a game that doesn't get nearly enough love, but it should. You can find him at Great Old Ones channel here on YouTube. All one word. Everybody say hello to Great Old Ones. Good evening.
Hey. Good evening, Mr. Dungeon Delver, sir. I lost my copy of the script. Can you send me another one?
See Sandy in personnel. She will attach one to your to your employment file.
Got it. Thank you.
Just go to your shared folder, which I think is F, employee records, corporate scripts, I think is where she'll put that.
Much appreciated.
So,
thank you.
You're quite welcome. But how are you?
I am doing well this evening. How are you doing, sir?
I can't complain, man. I mean, I could, but who'd listen?
Nobody listens.
I mean, other than the 72 people I'm holding hostage.
That's what they're here for.
Absolutely. All right. So next up, this guy has no YouTube channel. He needs no YouTube channel. His presence permeates over standard TCP/IP by force of will alone. You know him as Gonzalo Lira's bar tab, but other people know him as Paul the Fighter. Put your hands together for Gonzalo as Paul.
Good evening, sir. So much fun last week at that little town.
I'm glad you had some fun last week. That was an absolute sagacious gas, man. So I trust you are well.
I am well. I was going to say that I was doing a metaphor in my head about the way you're approaching first edition D&D, AD&D on YouTube, and the comparison, of course, always goes back to music and REM and doing things a certain way to retain creative control over what they do until they sell out, of course. So I would say you are at between Chronic Town and Murmur is where you're at. Your green is still far, far in the future, and I'm going to be there to enjoy it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I do appreciate that. So my document peak is yet to come.
That's right.
But I do appreciate the analogy, and I hope you're well. So our next guy up, I'm only saying this because he said I could say it. Okay, I'm only saying this because he said I could say it. Our next player is an Academy Award-winning animator who does have a YouTube presence through that very, very special project called War is Over. Electro League is the channel here on YouTube. You can see he's done a few things for a really tiny indie studio, Pixar, PyX or something like that. I don't know. It's a weird name, but he's here tonight because we love him as Roy the Magic User. Everybody, please welcome Dave Mullins. Dave.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I have a new mic set up, so hopefully it sounds better and less echoey. I finally busted out my mic.
You sound great.
Good.
You are 5x5.
5x5, a great aliens reference. And you can check out our film at YouTube, on electroleague.com or the John Lennon channel, or you could go to just the website, electroleague.com. And I will say, I really don't like watching D&D, the big D&D sort of gameplay podcasts or whatever. I have a lot of friends that like it. It always kind of felt, I mean, not to disparage it, like there's people that like it, but always felt a little play acted to me, where when I found your channel and reached out to you, I was like, dude, your channel is so great. I love listening to you. And you're like, why don't you come and play? And I was like, that's incredible. I want to play it. This is what, because me and my friends, we play 5e and we also play first edition, but this is what it's really like when you're playing D&D. If you've never played D&D before, around a group with a bunch of friends, I've gotten to know all the other players, and all these players are great. You're a great DM, and this is the experience. This is how fun it is, and everybody's like ribbing each other and having a good time. So I just really appreciate that you have this incredible channel, and that you've gathered such great people, and your audience seems cool as shit. So
okay, 5e, can we get some real first edition players in here, please? I'm sorry.
Excuse me, 5e's fun to play if you want to lobotomize yourself a little bit. And, all the good things are up, all the bad things are down. You have to remember anything.
remember, if you want the 1e experience, but you're a 5e player, I would recommend Shadow Dark. It's an excellent compromise between the two. That'll piss both crowds off.
Well, and who is it? Goodman Games put out like 6 or 7 different first edition modules as 5th edition conversions, which I was doing for like our G1 for our Against the Giants campaigns and the Drow campaign. So I was converting it myself, and then I found those and I ran my guys through some of those. Those are great books too. So, the rules, whatever. I think they're both fun, but I prefer the first edition. It's just so specific and brutal.
No, it's totally okay. Delver has been kind enough to pretend to like Rollmaster for me recently, so it's totally fine.
Yeah, the game with 2 dice.
Yeah, we can pretend to like AD&D. Exactly.
Or do you guys all
my beautiful players, ladies and gentlemen?
Do you guys mostly all play 5th edition?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. What was the question? Can I have that question again?
Do you play 5th edition or mostly, or
I would rather, I think, drink glass.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, snap.
My version of 5e,
Hold on, let me cover this
my
up in the
version of
background.
5e is Shadow Dark, because it has everything that 5e breaks taken out of it. Right. Yeah. That said, mad respect to 5e players, love them to bits. Many of my players started with 5e. It's cool. I won't run D&D anymore after running Morkborg and stuff. Yeah. Like any RPG system where my monsters have rules and I have to create monsters using rules or whatever. No. It takes it's much easier to be like, nah, this guy's got 50 hit points and does D10 damage and 14 to hit him. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, he can hit 2 of you in one go. So have fun. Enjoy that.
I feel like 5e is like drinking light beer. Like it's good when you're thirsty and don't want to like
and cold. Yeah.
It's cold. It's easy, it's fun. But
I'm not allowed to admit to any such likings. It's a Rollmaster First Edition or Hero System. Those are my 3, and none of them are. I just know them, so I play them. But yeah, you know what? What's the one that uses cards for initiative?
I think they've created
Savage Worlds. Savage Worlds. Yeah, Savage Worlds. Yeah. That was I had that system for a while, and I sent it off to a buddy who was in a combat zone because it was so lightweight. But that was fun. I don't know how similar that is to 5th edition, but when you say light beer, that's what I think of.
Yeah. All right. Well, last but not least, if there was an Academy Award for a guy who has a really kick-ass channel on YouTube where he talks to comic creators, where he talks about media, where he talks about TTRPGs, and he just happens to be allowing me to ride in the shotgun seat for a little project he's got called Empire of the Undying Sun, it would be all for this dude here. Everybody, please welcome Yang Yan Zhao as Fingers the Halfling Thief, and you can find him here on YouTube at Yang Yan Zhao 4. I will put that up on the screen because that doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, so I'm probably mispronouncing. Yang!
Good evening. So I guess it's my turn to suck up to the DM. Bill, everyone loves to gaze into your eyes, and it's every lady's dream to take a long walk on the beach with you, and your feet smell like roses.
I was with you till you went down the feet route. That's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
hey, we got to hit all the demographics.
Yuck.
I understand feet pics. Anyway, let's go ahead and get our game started this evening. Now, our fellow player, Dr. Timothy M. Holt, you can find him at Timothy M. Holt here on YouTube. He at work, his work, he's literally a rocket scientist, folks, has taken him away for a few weeks. I hope he'll get back to join us. He is here with us in spirit, if not person. So let's go ahead and get started. And I think I will shove you guys over here. There we go. So last week, the party had left Suderham, the ruins of Suderham, after the volcano erupted, and you have found your way through the wilderness on the path to the distant town of Barnacus. Gentlemen, was there anything you wish to engage in before you begin that leg of your journey?
Well, we need to get horses. Are we going to be able to do that here?
And I doubt it because it's such a podunk town. There's no sages there to identify anything, I assume.
I think we need to flee Suderham with extra flee. And
why? Because we murdered a bunch of people?
Well, it wasn't really the nicest place to begin with, you know.
Is there a temple here?
In Suderham? No, it's under pyroclastic flow.
No.
Where we are now.
Yeah, where we are now.
Oh, okay. So you guys are talking about Barnacus. Yes, there's.
Yeah, Barnacus has the same problem, if memory serves. Like Barnacus wasn't.
No,
really...
that's not. We're in Stone. Whatever. We're not.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You guys had gone south. That you were at the gates. You had just forced your way in. No, this is a fairly populous, if nasty, city.
Okay.
So, yeah, but if nasty, there's the problem.
Well, we're pretty nasty too. We murdered all the guards.
Let's just get some horses. We can conduct some quick business and get out of here. And let's just get some horses if we can.
Let's return, because we have an employer. Remember, we have an employer that set us the stash to begin with. If we go back and talk to that bard guy, right? No, I don't remember his name. Sorry, DM. But if we go back and talk to that one bard guy in that one city that I can't remember because I've had a lot going on. Sorry, DM. That we can actually probably get an even bigger reward for everything we did. Because do you know how many of you died getting to this moment?
Yes, I once, and I owe St. Cuthbert greatly.
I'm one of the only surviving members of this institution, and even then, I was not the first in this institution.
Do we?
Well, we're rushing to get Alderwig resurrected.
Yeah, that's the other thing is that we want to.
Is there a temple there that could resurrect her?
Him,
and no, not in this town.
Him.
Crinet's the girl, right?
Yeah.
Crinet, and she's alive and well.
Yeah. So there's nowhere we can get him.
The town up north is the best shot I think we have.
Okay.
So I think just get the horses and get out of here. Fingers, do you want to try to see if you can find out about see if there's some horses around. You and I can kind of start asking around. Everybody else sort of. I don't know. We don't want to walk around this town as a big group, do we?
After what
Well,
we did at the gate, absolutely we want to walk around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we have all of our loot with us.
You guys
There's no
can't
way
be
we
without
wanna-
me for what?
No, we just don't want to. We just don't want to split up. I mean, we'll all
I
travel
mean-
together.
No, split the party. It'll be fine.
We're a scary force in the town. People know
All
what
right.
we can do. You know, so
Fingers. I'll follow you. Let's have Fingers figure it out and ask questions. And if we have to grease some palms, let's do it. But let's get some horses and get out of here.
I'm like, come on, mule,
Get
pull
out,
the
right?
cart.
Let's do
Paul
it.
follows along.
So yeah, Fingers will use his nose to find the place that smells like horse manure.
It's easy peasy. There's a stable near enough to the main town gate. So see, William Sims has got my back. Split the party. It'll be absolutely fine. Let's have a looky-loo here though, because Lord knows that sometimes even in a crowded city, and this is in the evening, stuff can just jump out at you. But not in this particular time. You come to a well, basically there's a stable, there's a small corral. It's night, but you can see clearly there's a sign hanging above the door.
So before we go in, what exactly are we looking for? Just a horse to pull the cart, or do we each want our own horse?
Whoever can ride a horse. I mean, if we can get a good deal on a horse, that wouldn't be
Yeah.
bad for the.
Let's find out how much they are. So
Yeah.
let's get in there
Right.
and let's get a horse. And if they're cheap, we'll each get one. If not, we'll.
Does
grab a
anyone
couple.
here have any skill in ostlery?
It is what?
The ostler is who keeps the horses.
Hostlers.
Knowing about horses, Paul doesn't. I don't necessarily. I mean, this is kind of a garbage town, and the horses we get might not be the best quality. If they think they can get away with it, do we actually know what we're talking about when it comes to this stuff?
Yeah, I mean, we all, everybody.
Okay.
It's a car basically, and for us, I mean, everybody's had a horse. So let's just get in there.
All right.
Yeah, Fingers does not have the horse raising skill, but he has bet on a lot of ponies.
Yeah,
So,
I'll go in.
Probably got a
and
good eye.
If you guys stay out with the gear, Fingers and I can go in. Unless Faldrith or Holdor, you want to
No, that's okay. I'll
company
stay out
Roy
there.
or Fingers?
Sure.
Okay, I'll stay out with Paul, and Faldrith and Fingers goes in.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Probably
it's
I should
night.
go with a charisma of 17. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have 16, so you beat me just barely.
All right. It is night. The lights are out in the in the front of the house nearest to the corral. Do you wish to knock?
Yes.
All right. So you knock on the door. A few minutes pass. It opens. There's a really tall, skinny guy, raw bone fellow. He's holding a lamp. He's in a night tunic which comes down to his shins. He's got a spiked club in the other hand, and he looks you up and down and says, "Well, it's Fingers," so he just looks you down and says, "What do you want? What are you here for?"
Good evening, my good man. My friends and I are in search of some horses. It seems like you have some. Are you willing to sell any?
Oh, can it wait till morning?
We're really eager to be on the road tonight.
All right, let's see. Well, it's kind of dependent on your coin. If you've got the money to spend and you're in that much of a hurry, I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
Fingers does that trick where he has a coin and he like shuffles them from one finger to the next.
You're walking the coin there.
Yeah, walking the coin.
Well,
And he'll say, well, it depends on what kind of horses you have.
He looks out and says, wait here. So he goes inside. Like 10 minutes go by. You can tell the lamp is being put down. You kind of faintly hear some voices. If you want to hear what's being said, you can make a roll for it, but
yes, I would like to listen.
Yes, I want to know.
All right, so let's see your hear noise. What is your hear noise score?
It is not very good. No, that's read language. 25%.
25%. Yeah, it's kind of muffled, but soon stepping out of the door, you hear a bar clunk back down in place when you're out. There is this fellow and there's two younger fellows. One is holding a hoe, which the way he's got it, he could probably swing it in a single round and use it as a very effective weapon. The other one has a pitchfork, and they're both wearing leather aprons. And he says he's holding up his lantern. He looks at Roy. He looks at you, Fingers. Says, "Let's have a look at my stock."
Please lead the way.
All right. So he says, "Well, you're looking for something to pull a cart?"
As a matter of fact, we are.
All right. Well, I got this draft horse. Previous owner didn't tell me what it's called, but she seems she's in pretty good shape. He pats her flank. The horse does indeed look like it's in pretty good shape. And it is a draft animal. He says, "Is that it?"
Well, we were also hoping you would have some other horses, perhaps a light horse, several, if you have any.
Oh, yeah. Down this way. So he takes you into the stables there, and yeah, he's got a couple of light war horses, and the rest are light horses. So he's got two light war horses and 6 light horses and the draft horse. And then he's got some mules and some ponies.
Just out of character, can anybody actually use a light war horse? Like follow road?
Yeah, anyone can ride a light war horses.
Well, I mean, can anyone use them in battle? Or like, I'm just wondering if there's a reason to upgrade.
Well, I mean, theoretically speaking, yeah. The other thing is some of us are wearing plate. We're kind of heavy.
Yeah, halflings and gnomes, it's a little iffy, but yeah, a human, half elf, half orc, elf, light, medium, or heavy warhorse, just fine.
I think the fact is we're going to need one of them because just the number of characters we have, I think, is 7, isn't it? Not including Alderwig.
Yeah, but somebody's got to drive the cart, so I figure Fingers will at least be driving the cart.
Sure. Okay.
Unless somebody else wants to.
Put the
So
little
we don't
ones in the
necessarily have
cart.
to get one for everyone. Roy's in the cart, you say?
I said put the little ones in the cart.
No. Yeah.
We got a child seat for them.
Do you know have we got into the prices yet on this?
Not yet.
No, he has not given you prices.
So Fingers is gonna do the thing where he's got his finger on his chin and says, and he's gonna go around and he's gonna like pat the horses on the leg and like lift up their lips to check the teeth.
All right.
And then
you are doing the equivalent of like kicking the tires in front of a car salesman.
Yes, and he will ask, your horses seem to be in pretty decent shape. About how much would it take?
Well, let's see. 2 light war horses, that's going to cost you 300. And then the draft, that one's 30. And because I like your face, the light horses are 25 apiece.
All right, and since we are fattening up your purse at such an hour, let's say I agree to those prices. Would you throw in saddles and tack?
I would, but I don't sell them.
I see. Let me consult with my friend here.
Consult away.
He'll say to Roy, all right, Roy, so we need
Faldorin
2...
is with you, not Roy.
Yeah, Faldorin.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Faldorin. So we need two light war horses and how many of the
2 light war
light
horses
horses?
at least. Let's see. We've got Roy, Crinit, Paul, and Holdor. So at least 4 more horses on top of that. So if we can get at least 6 of them from this guy, we're off to a good start.
Is Burke coming with us?
Oh yes, Burke. Forgot
I
about
would
Burke.
even argue that war horses aren't necessarily that important. Like, we'd be fine with a palfrey.
Yeah, I agree. I just think we're going to have to take at least one of them for the number of people, because one of the horses, at least, if not 2 of them, are going to have to pull the cart.
Mhm.
So if 2 pull the cart to make sure we have plenty of horsepower there to load it up, that's 6 other horses, and I think we need all of those.
Yeah.
Holder will even take a mule if he's got one.
Cart is a single draft cart. So,
Okay.
So, okay. So just to clarify then, we need 1 draft, 1 light war horse,
Or both of them.
and then 4 light horses.
No, I think we need 1 horse for the wagon and then 6 for the rest of us.
Yeah, so one draft, 4 light, and 2 war horses. Because we have 2 in heavy plate, right?
Well, more than that, myself, and I guess
Crinit,
as well as I don't think it really matters, honestly. I mean,
Okay. So
How many did the guy have again, Bill?
he has 2 light war horses and 6 light horses and a few draft animals.
yeah. Do we know if somebody in heavy armor could use one of those 30 gold piece horses, whatever they are, the light horses?
So the thing with horses and build is versus war horses are trained that you can charge them into battle. Maybe they've got a little bit more meat on them, but they're destriers. They're war horses. They're meant for it. Think of it like this: if you bought a Ford F-350, you could load as much. Well, if you bought an F-350, you could load as much stuff in that as you could a basic Humvee. The Humvee you can drive into battle. The F-350 you wouldn't want. It's not suited to task.
I don't think we're really. I don't think. Are we concerned about having wars? I think it should be.
No,
we should just grab all the light horses and the draft horse and get out of here. So it's 6 and 1, right?
Yeah,
That'd save us some money. Sure.
Yeah, let's just do that, and then we'll have some money for tack.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Fingers will tell him, well, I think we will take your draft horse and all of your light horses. It seems like... so how much would that be? What are you asking? 180?
Calling it 180. Yes, as you please, sir.
Well, we are going to have to get some gear to ride this. How about 150?
So you want one less horse?
No, I'd like all the horses for 150.
Well, that's 180.
In the need for expedience, Fingers will say, "All right, you drive a hard bargain," and he will give over 180.
Is that
Okay.
including the draft horse as well?
Yes, that's
Okay.
all the horses you guys want.
That's good deal.
And then Fingers will ask, and if you don't sell the gear we need to ride it, where might we acquire that?
My brother actually has a tack shop right across the street there.
Oh,
Here we go.
Of course, no problem.
Yes, I see. Yes.
Do you want to just? I'll take that money and we can go wake him up if you're in that much of a hurry.
Sure. Considering you've been so generous with the animals, let's.
Why don't we do that? Say, by the way, is there a temple in this city?
Oh, well, what do you worship?
Oh, a friend of mine died. I just want to say some prayers somewhere.
Oh, well, there's a potter's ground off by the north wall. If that's what you want.
Well, I want someone to say some fine words and speed him along through the afterlife.
Well, I mean, sure, there's temples around. I don't have much use for the gods, but I suppose the closer you get to the keep, you'll find temples there.
All right, thank you. Let's go see about your brother.
All right. So the brother is woken up, and he's not quite as tall, a little bit younger, shocker red hair, and he tells
ginger.
Seeing that his brother has brought you over, he says, well, what are you looking for? I'm guessing these people bought horses from you, Harl? And he nods. Yeah. No, good. So, tack and harness for all at this ridiculous hour.
Well, for the 6, the other will be using to pull a cart.
All right, so 6 horses. That's let's see. He takes out a wax tablet and begins to mark 6 horses, and then let's see, not and carry not, but add not. Saddlebags, blankets. You're gonna want blankets.
We're good.
Show them how you can cipher.
We don't need a clear coat. Thank you very much.
What about that
true coat? You got to get that true coat.
What about that dent protection? You got to get that.
All right. So the saddles are 10 gold pieces each. You don't want saddlebags. The blankets, he's like, you'll eat holes in their backs if you don't have saddle blankets. Do you not ride that often?
How much?
That's true. Yeah.
How much are these blankets?
They're 15 silver each.
Did you say we're not getting saddlebags?
We're carrying our stuff. We're on backpacks. I mean,
and we have a cart. Saddlebags?
We have a cart. We could just throw it in the cart.
Okay. Well, you're there. I'm not.
Let's say we did want saddlebags. What would that run us?
Well, I could give you some big enough for you to ride in for 4 gold.
Okay, now you're losing me.
Now, if you were in a saddlebag,
Fingers hand reflexively goes to his hidden dagger, but he does not pull it out. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We will take. Sorry. Do we need anything, DM, for the cart, or does that already have the stuff to hook a horse up to it?
So a harness will be. A harness is, let's see, so those were 15 silver. A harness is actually I was wrong about the saddle blankets. Those are only 1 silver, 5 copper. The harness is 15 silver.
Okay. All right. Well, look, we will take. You know what? Before I agree, let's see the quality of your workmanship.
It's standard. You look it over. I mean, you're not a husbandman. You're not a drover. You're not a teamster. It looks like it would definitely hold up.
So it's basically for
saddles.
For all the gear, it's like 62 gold pieces. Is that about right?
Yeah.
All right.
Try to talk him down to 60 and let's get out of here.
Well, I'll tell you what, make it an even 60 and we'll be on our way. Right, Harold?
No.
just pay the man. Get the fuck out of here.
62.
Sick of these horses already. I'm gonna go.
His hand tightens on that dagger's hilt.
I see.
Over 2 gold pieces.
Yes. I mean, you would do it over 5 silver.
Yeah.
I hate the time you're stealing from me right now more than the 5,000 gold piece ring.
Yeah.
All right. You drive a hard bargain.
All
right.
We'll take it.
We take all the stuff, we strap up the horses, and we get the hell out of Dodge.
When Fingers finally comes out of there, Paul's like, "Give me that!" Yanks the saddle out of his hand.
Rob's like,
I will give each of them 5 gold for their trouble for helping us this evening.
Okay.
Well,
interesting turn of events.
They greatly appreciate it. And he they bid you good evening. You've got your saddles, you've got your horses.
Yeah, let's saddle up and get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here any longer than we need.
Let's move quickly. Yes.
Yeah.
So we saddle up the horses and get going.
Okay, so you are saddling up your horses. And let's see. At this point, with all the negotiating, talking, waiting for people to wake up, looking at the stock, arguing over, it's late in the evening. The moons have gone down and there's a faint glimmer. You're not sure if it's a false dawn or if it's actual dawn, but it is still late in the night. Let's see here. Call it. So there's a couple of obvious merchants, and they have a few mercenary guards with them. They see you guys saddling up your horses. They kind of size you up to see whether or not you're in the mood to buy wares, and given the almost Kirk/Spocky tension between Fingers and Paul, they decide to give you a wide berth going up the street, unless anyone wishes to stop them.
Stop them from letting us go by? No, I'm.
No.
Well, I mean, stop them to say.
Oh, I see.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
All right.
Let them go.
I'm sorry. That should have been Spock McCoy tension. Anyway, so thank you, David McCauley. Yes. They are not giving the stink eye, guy. They are certainly. Not.
Wait a minute. Paul has a moment and thinks, "Do we have food? Were there rations on the boat that we have with us? There were,
No.
right? There are not. Okay.
You have a
So
ranger.
okay. I
mean,
mean,
we can do some hunting on the road, and the animals can eat grass.
Kill
Sooner or later, the city's going to figure out that they were perfectly well within their rights to shake us down at the gate, and then come looking for us. So let's get moving.
That's fine.
Great old ones.
Perfect. Let's head into the wilderness with no food. Screw it. I'm immortal.
I've got food.
Look, if we stay longer, I want to desecrate one of these temples and steal all their gold. So
Roy just keeps riding out of the city like, yeah, it's all great. Let's go.
You better be able to hunt.
I'm a forester.
Okay.
We can eat berries, man.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
We're heading out.
We get you
Agreed.
3,000.
Your ranger can tell you if something is a potato or not a potato when you dig it up, because he can look at you and say it's not a tuba. All right, so
is it poisonous?
Ride on.
Let him have it. Yeah.
You ride on, and your 4 days, your first 4 days of travel are entirely uneventful.
We got the hell out of there. That was good.
Yeah.
now
so uneventful that I wasn't able to find game, though. Correct.
No, you were. I mean, setting a snare or something like that with fingers help. You can set snares for squirrels, rabbits. You can hunt small deer. That
I can pick berries and nuts in the forester, so I get 300 grams of protein for Paul a day. 3,000. However much you need.
That's why I'm after some deer, so I can keep
Some thousands
all the
more
way.
than that.
Exactly right.
Yeah. More like 5.
Hey, Omega, I just want to point out, first of all, we had an entire subchapter when the party was in Suderham regarding that topic. And also, I did roll on the encounter table, but it was merchants, not the other kind of merchants. So
you rolled for Ladies of the Night?
There's a whole
I didn't know you could roll for that.
There's a whole
there's an entire table in the dungeon
Reddit out there about
r/r/Paul Kistademon.
Paul Succubus.
Yes. Who is on watch the night of the 5th day of travel in the hills?
Probably not me.
Fingers will
Fair
take
enough.
a watch at some point.
Yeah, we try to split it up so that we have someone good at arms and someone with night vision on each watch. So which one it is doesn't matter. Paul typically, I think, was Roy's human though, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I think it was Roy and Holder's half elvish, correct?
Yeah. I have dark vision and stuff, so I can watch. I would either be on first watch or last watch.
I think it's usually you and me on first watch, because then you sleep and get your so
and that's why I said probably not me. There's like a 2/3 chance it's not me.
Same thing. I just need to be on first or third.
Yeah, I'll take the darkest, being able to see in the dark.
What race are you, Faldrin?
I am half elf.
Oh, half elf. Okay.
Yeah.
and then I think we've got Krenet as well on that watch. So I don't know. Are we splitting it up into 3? Is that how we were doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I think.
Okay.
3 and 3 or something.
So
like that.
then Fingers and who else do we have? Well, it would have been him and Alderweg, I think, last watch, but we don't have.
Yeah, I mean, Fingers could take Krenet.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. So in the pre-dawn hours, and by the way, I should point out, he was perfectly content to handle the cart for you. But Selzen Murtano, your assist there when you escape the dock, Selzen is kind of your stand-in drover right now, so he does not need a horse.
Okay.
Oh, is he with us?
Yeah, he's not staying there.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. And I'll just sit next to this ruined town. No.
Wait a minute. Are there other people with us too, or just that guy?
No, just Selzen.
Okay.
because he too works for the Gellers. So, so yeah, Selzen's got your cart. If you insist, Selzen will take a watch, but he is quite
No, we're good.
All right. So, he demonstrates abilities a bit more akin to those of Fingers. So, so the night of the 5th.
Just real quick though, making the assumption that Holder healed everybody up while we are moving.
Yep.
Yeah, we're healed.
Yeah, I mean, 4 days of rest is ample.
Well, yeah, with me being a cleric, I could get us all up and moving and be fully healed in probably 2.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
We're good.
Making sure we have that covered.
Good call.
All right. So, whoever is on watch, you are not surprised by the sound of something thudding closer to the party's camp, and you're hearing this croaking noise.
It's a bear.
Who's on watch?
Thum, 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 thum.
What part of the night?
I believe it was. I believe it was. It was Falderith. On
Of course, we're not surprised by it. Then that's exactly what I'm here for.
Exactly, you're not surprised by that at all. So
I recognize the sounds.
Yes, it is a sound of giant toads.
Oh, wonderful! And they kind of like eating humanoids too. So I'm gonna wake everybody up.
All right. It's a death slot. I think John Allen Walker meant it's a death slod, but death salad. No, the party fought a death salad last time.
That's a Death Clock song.
Isn't that what I got all over my feet? Yeah.
All right. So, peering out into the darkness, slowly hopping towards you, you count 8 large shapes. They're like the size of great pigs, but they're hopping along as they move towards you.
Snatch up a firebrand out of the fire pit and start waving it in their direction. Try to wave them off.
Okay.
Hopefully they're afraid of fire.
They do not appear to be. They are hopping towards you. So that's going to be if you stand there and wait, it takes them about 5 minutes. That's enough for everybody to get awake and rightly dressed. Even Selzen is taking up his long sword. He does not wish to be frog bait either.
What giant frogs? Is that all it is? Giant frogs, is that right?
Giant toads, yes. We can have frog legs for dinner.
Oh boy.
Do I have time to make coffee?
Y'all are big boys and girls, and Holder's gonna roll over and go back to sleep.
Can you how closely bunched are they, Roy? Do you
guys want me to spackle them with magic missiles?
Well, it depends on how close they are. Fireball. I mean, if it's going to take them that long to get here.
Yeah, it sounds like a great use of fireball, actually.
All right.
I cast fireball.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative. They have gotten close. This was a little bit late in the game. You decided. I got a 2. Why don't you go ahead and roll? Got a 1. So they close. This is going to be danger close, but you can set it off without immolating the party. So they move. They're about 60 yards away. Go ahead and cast your fireball.
Hold on, I'm clicking.
All right. So
14
that is 14. Okay, let's see.
Bowden's got a hold of my
got,
dice. Something's going on.
Yeah, Roy picked
All
up
right.
my dice. Yeah.
Here we go. And what does that give me? 1, 2, 3 saved. So 1. Let's see.
That's
and
a
that
very
is
anticlimactic fireball.
saved and saved. So just got to do a quick note taking here on our extremely well rehearsed show that is completely just clickbait. And
Have we Faldorinth? How tough are these things?
They can be pretty tough.
all right, so
Exceedingly hazardous for fingers.
They just lick the char off their face. Crock.
Why for fingers?
They'll swallow him
He's
whole.
little. Yeah.
Well, it'd be easy to hit from the inside.
I think no. Even though they are giant toads, they're not giant class creatures, right?
no, they're not giants
They're
like
pig
you know.
size, right?
Which means you don't get your halfling bonus to not get hit.
Yeah, he said they're pig sized.
Sure.
Like wild boar. Like,
But they do have
like
to try to
like-
see things. So
Stab him in the eyes.
Well, when he gets his turn.
Yeah.
So they begin to croak piteously as many of them die. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 remaining.
oh, good job.
2 of them pop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ready to eat.
Boil them.
All right, so
Then I say, I'm going back to bed. You guys handle the rest.
all right, so in the next round, what is it's Holder's asleep, Crinnet draws her sword and sets her shield ready for an attack. What does Faldorinth do?
I'll toss that branch aside and draw a sword and engage. Yes.
All right. How about Paul?
Paul's charging.
Okay. Is Roy stepping back?
I'm gonna. So remind me, it's movement then action, or action and movement.
If you're going to be casting a spell, it's none of those. You're going to stand still and cast a spell.
Okay, I'm just. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna use a magic missile. I'm gonna pick 3 of the random ones and just try and hit 1 each.
All righty. And how about fingers?
He is going to go invisible and start making his way around to stab him from the back.
All righty. Let's start at the top of the order. And TK, roll initiative for the party, won't you, please?
That was me, right?
Okay.
Yes.
That
Yep.
was you, yes. Frogs hop and they attack. So, but go ahead and execute your charge, though, if you would, please. Good fighter.
All right. I am charging, and I'm fighting with a new sword that I have.
Okay.
Plus question mark, and my usual strength bonuses and stuff. So
Roy calls after Paul. Try and chop off the legs. They're delicious. It tastes like chicken.
All right. That will hit.
all right, and they're not giant, so this plus
They're
at
not-
least 7.
Uh-huh.
All right. So yes, 14. Doesn't really matter which one I pick because it dies. So all right.
Wait, I forgot. We actually identified the sword.
Yes, that's right. It is a
It's-
+2 longsword.
It's +2.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I forgot. Okay, I don't have to not know.
Slice. You just spit the frog and toss it aside. You're now close enough that the remaining 3 are attacking you. So you've presented yourself as a good target.
Oh,
One of them definitely hits you.
My armor class is negative, or not negative. I wish it was negative. My armor class is 1.
he rolled a 20.
Right.
No, I know.
So this is, one of them thuds into you. It actually just smashes you. It's like getting hit with a meaty battering ram right in the face. And you take 3 points of damage. Plap!
Roy calls out, Paul, I have the same armor class as you now. I can come and help.
Go ahead and roll your magic missiles, please, Dave.
Okay. Roy begins to vibrate violently with his cloak of displacement and lets off 3 missiles.
You're armor class 1 now?
I am.
That is such bullshit.
I have AC. I have bracers AC 4. I've got a -1 dex bonus and -2 from the cloak. I've got
Right,
1 armor class.
5, 3, 2 on the 3 remaining. You explode one of them.
Sprays all over Paul. He's covered in frog guts, dripping with entrails.
We've been here before.
All right, so there's 2 giant frogs left. Crinit sighs and takes off. She is charging in the next round. Is Faldorinth charging in the next round?
Might as well.
Okay, you have gotten over to where they are, Fingers.
Nice.
So if you want to backstab in this round, you can.
He does.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative for me there, great old ones.
Oh, you would.
Hey, don't feel bad. You would have lost you would have lost anyway.
I could have at least tied it, but
All right. So Crinit charged with the capital C and misses. Go ahead and roll your attack if you would, please. Good.
Should I even bother?
Well,
No.
no, you should.
But you have fancy dice now. Maybe it'll
Those
help.
are annoyingly hard to read.
Can
Fortunately,
he move to Friday night because he's getting his stink all over his head.
Great old ones. I want you here. Don't listen to Gonzalo.
All right.
7 + 1 for the magic sword. That's about all I get.
8. For Ranger, what?
4.
Ranger 4. You rolled an 8. Their armor class. Looking at the attack matrices.
That's right, David McCulley. Ice cold. Cold-blooded.
All right. That will miss. Crinit missed. All right. Sticky tongue at I'm sorry, go ahead and roll your attack there, good halfling. Your backstab. It does have a back.
All right, he is going to use the short sword and the dagger.
All right.
So that's a short sword. That's no good.
Yeah, that will miss.
Let's see. Oh my gosh.
All right. It is leaping at Paul and missing him. And the other one is going after Faldorinth and hitting Faldorinth for 5 points of damage.
Ow.
5 points of damage. All right. New round. Since you've got such a low armor class, does Dave want to charge in and make?
Yeah, get in
I'm
there,
gonna-
buddy.
I'm gonna go back to sleep and snuggle up to Holder.
Hey, DM.
Got it.
Yes.
Is there any chance that the toads are close enough that Holder can like seize a large rock and just chuck it in their direction? I'm not getting up. I just want to like grab a rock from like the fire pit or whatever and just like chuck it in their general direction. If I hit something, great. But otherwise, it's just like, shut up and just chuck it.
Not with any hope of hitting anything. No.
Damn.
All right.
Can Roy? Roy has a strength 16. Can he throw Holder at one of the frogs?
No, you cannot. You cannot eat a full-size adult. Sorry.
Making
okay.
friends.
And I just want to say there's 119 people watching over on X, 38 of you here on YouTube. That puts a smile on my face. 157 of you guys watching. Thank you so much.
Wow. Now I'm nervous. Jeez.
Guy Fratellone wants to see a frog digest one of them. Sorry, these are high-level adventurers and low-level frogs. So I'll throw a frog hemoth at them one day. All right, so melee is all around. Dave, you casting any more spells at them?
I think I'm gonna let these guys handle it. I'm gonna step back. I think they've got it from here.
Fingers will go invisible, and if he can go invisible and attack in the same round, great. If not, he'll just go invisible.
Okay. Let's roll. You didn't hit anything. Your invisibility.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
All right. So trying to backstab again. Gonzalo, go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Benny Finnegan, the Temple of the Velvet Frog.
All right. I got a 1, party got a 5. Let's go ahead and start with Falderuth.
You got this, dude.
11 plus 1 would be 12.
Would be 12. That is a hit.
All righty. D8 plus 1. 4.
Crunch! You cleave it in twain.
All right.
Dave McCauley has a question. He said, I thought an attack broke invisibility, not just a hit.
The way I've always treated it is a hit, but you may do differently at your table. It's just a little house rule I've always used. So all right, so let's go ahead and who would be next then? Paul, do you have a little frog killing music, Paul? That will do.
This plus 8.
Yeah, you pin it to the ground, it stops moving. So all frogs are dead.
I love that movie.
Alrighty, I'm going to assume that since you didn't have us roll saves versus poison, these are not the poisonous variety, so I will harvest.
These are not the poisonous variety. Familiar was very kind to you and did not throw the poisonous variety at you. That is a total of 694 experience points, not each, but that's 694 for All Frogs Considered. My favorite NPR show, by the way, All Frogs Considered. It's riveting.
I like Bard talk.
Yeah, I figured you would leap for that one. Yeah,
it's okay. They were hopping mad.
All right. So you get back to rest. Does anyone wish to cast any healing upon the injured parties?
Does anyone desperately need healing? I haven't used any.
I took 3 hit points. I'm fine, but Falderenth could probably.
I've taken 5 out of 28. I'm okay for a while.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to get my cells back, tomorrow evening. So, it's not really a problem. I get them back in the evening. So there you go. There's 1 point for the big fighter, and 8 points for Falderenth.
All
right.
And I still have ones to spare.
You settle back into your bedrolls, waking up the next morning. Day 6 is uneventful. There is nothing. It's just more hills and rough. Day 7, as you're threading your way through the hills. Your ranger is on high alert. You've got your eyes open.
Does the new software take into account terrain when you're doing this?
Yes, it does. It takes in terrain, climate, level of patrol or population density. So you're not going to get the same encounters right against a city as you are up against a, say, or rather out in the wilderness in the swamps. Water encounters, both shallow, small, freshwater, large, saltwater bodies, underwater encounters, planar encounters, dungeon encounters.
What's the name of the town we're heading to again?
You are going to Barnacus.
Barnacus, that's right.
It is a small town along the coast, situated just below. I don't have my Greyhawk map in front of me, but I think it's Critwall on the east coast of the Wild Coast of Woolly Bay. If somebody wants to check me out, if I just completely botched that, if I just said Luke Skywalker piloted the TARDIS towards the USS Enterprise, then you can bust.
No one will question you if you say it in confidence.
All right. That was always the joke we made, that like if you ever wanted to get into like a data center or something on a night shift, just carry a clipboard, a squeegee, and a rag and a
or a ladder,
window washing spray, or a ladder. Just walk up and knock.
You can walk anywhere with a ladder. People are like, "Oh, here, they'll open up the door for you."
Here, let me get that for you. All right. So day 6, no encounter. Day 7. Around noon, as you're riding along, you are not surprised by this, but a great distance above you, you hear the pinioning of wings.
We're in the forest right now, right?
You are still in hills right now.
Okay.
You're traversing hills.
I will look up.
Yay, hills.
Okay. Perhaps some 100 or so feet high, but maybe 150, 200 yards away. You're not sure. You see a great flock of winged creatures, but they have bodies rather like horses, or at least part of them. They are wheeling and pinioning and screeing around. Sometimes some of them will dip to a nearby promontory before taking to the sky again. They are watching you very carefully as you go. They appear to be griffins.
Can we get to the tree line or anything like that to get out of the open? Are we in the open?
You are in the open, but again, they don't appear to be... well, we should probably. Yeah, they are kind of cavorting, screaming, but they're not acting hostilely towards you.
Let them have their fun, and we'll keep going.
Hey, Lois, I'm gonna let these adventurers pass. Yeah. wrong griffins. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, hippogriffs are on the chart, guy. It could have been hippogriffs. Okay. You ride along.
We're 7 days into trying to find some place to bring Alderweg from the other side. So,
all right. The last day, you break out of forest and find yourself in salt marshes. And you can see in the distance now, Paul and of course Holder, you're familiar with this area. You see in the distance there is Barnacus. Finally reached Barnacus.
Since I took him over and he was an NPC, is he from here, or why is he familiar with this area?
He was hired here, yes.
Yeah, he was hired here. We cleared out. Was he there for the first Slavers dungeon? I think he was, wasn't he?
I'm not sure when Gonzalo joined us, but he was not in
I I was
No,
in
he
A2
was-
personally.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
joined the party as a hire in A2.
Okay, I thought he joined like end of A1, but yeah, no, yeah, he would, yeah.
Okay. Am I from here by any chance, or do we know?
No, you're not from here.
Okay.
You came here looking for work when the yellow sails terrorized the wild coast, but you are not from here.
And
So
I've succeeded wildly. Great.
you arrive in Barnacus, and your ally, he tells you, Murtano says, I will go, and I will go to the Geller's manse here. Do you wish to accompany me, or refresh yourselves before then?
What do you think we should do, Murtano?
Well, I have a report to make back to them of the fall of Suderham and all that.
Do you want us to be
all
there for
I
that?
was able to.
I think,
I'm sure
Yeah.
they'll want a report from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that we should report
I agree.
generally, like the lot of us at this point,
Sure.
Yeah.
because many of you will be new faces, and many of you, like, you wouldn't get rewards if it wasn't for us. I'm going to be real.
That's
So if you
fine.
want to get paid, come with us.
It's a good reason for me. How are we doing on Alderwig's body?
It's 8 days.
Well, I mean, it's there. It's been a week. It's got rigor and it reeks, but
Okay.
yeah.
Well, let's
Now,
let's
that said, we can raise him first and then go. Right? Like they would completely 110% understand. They might even reimburse us for raising him.
That would be great.
So
um,
now I don't know, right? But the last time we asked him for help, he gave us like a magic ring and stuff. So like, who knows?
is your temple here? Do you have brethren here who can call him back from the other side?
Me? I don't think so. Cuthbert? I think so.
Okay. Well, if there's a temple of Cuthbert, I'll ask Murtano if he minds accompanying us to try to help Alderweg first, and then we'll go directly with him.
Okay.
Because
so
we're
we should all
pressed.
just head to the temple and see if we can get Alderweg resurrected.
Whether he doesn't have to go, but if he, just to we kind of
Yeah, let's just all go together and check in. I think that's the best course of action. So we head over to the temple for resurrection.
Well, now my notes here mention us having to go to the city of Highport because he showed us a map to Highport. And so I don't know if we can do that here or not. That's the question.
Well, you guys told me you wanted to hook out, and so I planned a route for that way.
Okay.
It was not the route to Highport and then up the coast. It was through the wilderness, joining up to the coast.
Okay.
So so we can get Alderweg resurrected here or no?
Yes, there is a temple of St. Cuthbert. You may petition.
Let's go.
I will. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to make the petition. Is that okay?
No, please go ahead. They listen to you just as openly as they listen to me. It doesn't matter.
Well, Cuthbert has already seen me safely back from the other side once, and so at least I can have a I can witness, I can testify.
Well, me as well.
Had you? Oh, wait. Did you die in the same? Did we die together?
No, but I still owe. No, like Roy and credit money for leveling up.
Oh, gotcha.
That's right. That's what that was for. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh, how much do you owe Roy?
Nothing.
Couple of 100 gold. That's it. That's
How much
all.
is it? No, just
Yeah. As soon as I get my share, I'll be paying both him and Credit back 700 apiece.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, Paul will go in, and I mean we're all going, but I'll carry his body and take off my put my shield and sheath my weapon and everything, and I'll carry him into the temple and call for help.
Okay. The high priest of St. Cuthbert in Barnacus comes out to greet you and says, the acolytes have told me you seek to petition me.
One of your brothers and our brother in combat has fallen, and we brought him here for St. Cuthbert's judgment or reward.
Well, let us see this unlucky fellow.
His name is Alderwig. We became acquaintances in the keep of the Borderlands. I'm not sure I don't know that he told us any specific order he was in, and I'll follow him wherever he wants me to go and lay him down.
Okay. You guys bring in the reeking body of poor Alderwig there.
I'm pretty sure I've arranged plenty of herbs around the body.
Garlic.
Yeah.
All right. And when did he fall?
Some 8 days ago.
I see. You realize that this will require a considerable donation to the church?
Absolutely.
Regardless of outcome.
Absolutely. He fell overthrowing the slave lords. They've been driven from the region south of here, and he aided us in that venture.
I see. Well, noble deeds indeed, if true. I have no reason to doubt you. You may now make the donation to the church.
Okay. I will.
While this is going on, the acolytes are washing him. They cut away his, quite frankly, horrible clothes. They're putting unguents on him and that sort of thing, lighting incense.
I will ask Holder, what do you think is I have no idea. I can't put a price on this that is going to make anyone happy. I would give all my money, but
the church can. It's 6,000 gold.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, I mean, I'm willing to let go of 6,000 out of the common fund. I don't have that personally here. I have 4,000 something at the keep in the care of the potentate.
Which, I mean, to be fair, the fact that it only costs 6,000 is actually pretty generous considering the cost of the diamond. So, like, yeah.
Don't we have a diamond?
If we have a 5,000 or whatever gold diamond just laying around,
we have a 1,000 gold diamond.
Yeah,
I don't think that'll do it.
Okay. I mean, I'm good for paying to resurrect.
Can we provide the diamond? Is a 1,000 gold piece diamond enough? I forget what the rule for AD&D is, frankly.
No. The 5e, you have to. It takes a specific diamond. It takes a donation to the church.
Yeah,
okay. Well, there you go.
6,000 gold.
Yeah.
Now, quick question. So I know Roy or Dave, you're tracking the gold, right?
I think me and
I've
PK
got the gold
or
on the
Yang.
sheet.
Okay.
Yang is here.
So Yang, you've been tracking our gold and your gold. So does this count for XP getting the gold here and spending it this way?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Not that I wouldn't do it. I just wanted to ask the question. So happily, Paul will,
Yes,
help account for that.
Pleased to give up my share if necessary.
Yeah. We'll just all chip in. Right?
Yep.
Just take it from the kitty and get our companion back up.
Crinit will absolutely absolutely pitch in.
So we do not have enough cash, although we do have a ton of various
gems.
gems. Are we going to need to sell them off, or are you cool with?
Did I
use the
just hear the
value, or
words?
how do you wanna
We
do it?
don't have enough cash.
We do not cash.
assume
Let me
they'll
see.
I'm assuming they'll take Jules's.
Holder
Yeah.
can have written from the keep. It's going to have to be a letter written from the keep as far as value goes. But I have stored some 18,000 gold at the
Oh my
keep
god.
for my own leveling purposes. Mine. So this is coming out of my leveling.
I mean,
We only have about 2,000 in coin, in various kinds of coin right now, but we've got a ton of gems.
Yeah.
Well,
It's all
we're
currency.
keep the gems. Keep the gems. 1 sec. I'll take 4. I'll have 4,000. Wired as a promissory note over here. I'm sure the church will accept it, giving everything and giving my status as a priest. Actually, specifically, I am not a priest. I am a llama. So in that sense, I don't think, Bill, would they have an issue with that?
Nope. They can pay for someone to teleport there.
And I was going to ask a similar thing, but I don't know what the banking system is here. As I said before, I have almost all my wealth is stored at the Keep on the Borderlands with the Castellan. So if a promissory note will do, I'll do that happily. To add several thousand. I've got. Let me see how much I have in there.
Yeah, because we have to go back to the keep for me to get all my money. Like that's the big downside.
Well, that I would too. I'd have to go back to the keep, is my point. Unless I don't know what the banking system is my question. So, are we able to do things like that?
Remote banking and so on, not as such. No,
Okay.
I mean a one-time promissory note, but oh yeah, I'll mail you a check. That's not really a thing.
I got you. I got you. So I think we're gonna have to use the coin and the gems. I want to say we have a total of 6,155 gold in gems. I want to say.
No. We all of our stuff together, including the about 2,000 for coinage, we have about 24,537 gold and like 5 silver.
Right.
Yeah.
That's value, but we only have 2,000 gold coins.
If they're not going to accept the 2,000 now and the 4,000, later, right? Then we may as well just go talk to our patrons and inform them that they died and see if they'll cover the cost.
No, we should give what we have now. This is the time we're being called to help Alderweg. We should not put that in front of this.
Well, here's the thing: they can pay for it. We can't afford
well, they
it.
can pay us. We can. We have coin and we have gems. Fingers has given us a full accounting of what we have. We have more than enough wealth to help the temple here.
Yeah, I don't think there's an issue. Let's just pay them and see if we can get reimbursed.
Yeah,
we can just use gems to pay them.
Because I'm looking at, we have like 4,800 gold worth of fire opals, and we do have that 1 diamond.
Yeah,
so that would be 5,800.
We can easily cover that, I think.
Right, but I would use like most of the gold, or at least how many coins would you say we had?
It is just under 2,000.
Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we use up at least like 1,200 or 1,000 or 1,200 of the coins, and then do the rest gems? We should get rid of some of the weight of the coins.
Let's get rid of all the coins and just.
No, I mean we need coins. We need some coins. Let's not get rid of them all, but we can get rid of a lot of weight by getting rid of
All
1,000.
right, so it's 1,000 gold pieces and 5,000 in gems. We've got like an emerald. We've got like a black pearl. We've got plenty of things to cover it. So we'll just take 5,000 out of the gem pile.
All right.
Okay.
In this time when you're discussing how to pay them, the acolytes have bathed his body. And the priest, or the high priest rather, the high priest readies the spell and says quietly, Alderweg, fallen in battle, doing justice, pounding the square corner round, bringing punishment to the unrighteous. I call out to you, across the ages, across the plains, return to your friends and live again. With a gasp, Alderwig sits bolt upright, the color returning to his skin, the bloat, the blackness fading away as dust before a cleaning rain. Shaking all over, he collapses back on the table and closes his eyes, opens them again, and Crinnet is weeping with joy. She wraps her arms around him and you stupid boy, you should stay in the back and say your prayers from now on.
Roy goes, it's a miracle! It's a miracle! He runs out of the church. It's a miracle! We witnessed a miracle!
Is this your first miracle? You've seen me cast spells, right?
Cuthbert is
like
just and wise. Thank you, and I thank the high priest very much, and say, we're here for you. If in our travels we can aid Cuthbert, just let us know. Reach out to us.
All right. The church is greatly appreciative of your donation. They wrap him in a blue toga-like robe. They give him. He nods. He does not speak initially, but he accepts. He accepts the bit of wine and the bit of bread that they give him. Now there was a question in the audience. Who was it? William Sims saying, don't you need a major rest after being raised? So here's the explanation of raised dead. I think that's a good question. Now we're going to learn on a lesson here. When the cleric casts raised dead, he or she can restore to life a dwarf, gnome, half-elf, halfling, or human. We know about the length of time. The body of the person must be whole. It wasn't missing any parts. The resurrected person must make a special saving throw, which he made. Furthermore, the raised person is weak and helpless in any event. He will need 1 full day of rest in bed for each day that he was dead. We did make that, William. So he must rest then for 9 days.
And we are here in I've got it in my notes.
Lots of shopping, boys. We're gonna go shopping.
Well,
we got 9 days to spend it all. Here we go.
You think we can really afford anything? We need all of our stuff for leveling. Christ, you can.
yeah.
Wait a minute. So
Now,
but how does that work? Do we like put it into a disintegrator and then we level up? Like how does I actually don't know.
You know full well you pay to guilds.
I didn't know that. I always just go,
Right.
I'm assuming that if Paul came here to look for work and adventuring, that you can level here.
Yes, Barnacus is a large enough town that it has, if nothing else, teachers that can give you that can give you information. Anyway, there was a question about the auspice of Raised Dead versus Resurrection. Resurrection, you're just back on your feet, -1 to 4 hit points that have to heal normally. Raised Dead, I mean, you just had a major life shock event, so you have to, you're on your back for a while. However, the resurrection spell is very costly for the cleric casting it. I believe they age a year if they cast True Resurrection. Whereas Raised Dead, there is no cost to the cleric. Due to a horrible misunderstanding, the body is bulldozed. He thought he said Raised Dead. All right, so he lives again. Alderweg does. And yes, Advanced Fantasy Games also, you lose a point of Constitution. It becomes less easy.
Paul will help. I don't know what's to become during these 9 days of rest for Alderweg, but Paul and probably Krenit will be willing to see to grabbing lodging for the party. If the people who are Holder, I guess, is the only one really who wants to go see our benefactors.
Well,
I want to go.
I would recommend we go. Like Alderweg can stay. He's hired help. He's not critical to this mission. With no disrespect to Alderweg, but in that sense, we have a duty here to go tell them, and then we can see about lodging, etc. I think, unless you would, and Paul would be one of the original people. He should be there.
Okay.
I'm gonna be there. I'm invested.
That said, if we want what's her name? Our version of Red Sonja, Krenit. If we want Krenit to go see about lodging, if we want to maximize kind of our time here, I would trust Krenit to do that.
Yeah, I mean, Paul hired Krenit, and we'll ask her if she minds taking care of Alderweg and seeing to finding some good lodging for him and the rest of us.
No, not at all. Not at all. I will. I will tend to Alderweg. He's a good comrade, and he should definitely accompany us. I should definitely accompany him, rather. So she does.
Thank you.
I should definitely accompany him.
I will let. I guess are we going to head over there now then to try to talk to them?
Yeah.
Okay. Holder, you were actually there as a player, so I'll let you do the talking.
Sure.
Sounds good.
All right. So, and Murtano comes and finds you, tells you how eager Geller is to hear from you. And so, long story short, there you are. There's Geller and apparently this fellow Gord, who's his lieutenant, and they sit and they listen carefully to your countings. Now, Murtano has some documents that he stole, including something that he gives to the party. He actually has the illusionist that you guys fought on the dock. He has his spell book, which he presents to the party.
Very nice.
Spell books.
So does that mean I get my +2 shield back?
You guys got all of your equipment back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was all stashed on the water dragon, the boat that you guys took. So
just making sure.
So yeah, all of your equipment. Now, unfortunately, the odds and ends that you found when you were going through the dungeons in the mountains before you were captured, those were nowhere to be found. However, your original equipment.
Did you mean the sewers?
Yes. basically everything leading up to your capture was nowhere to be found after you entered the sewers.
All right. So they listened to our accounts. Now what?
They listen to your accounts. Gord smirking, not at you guys. He's clearly happy, like when you name, and then we killed this person, and then we overthrew this, and he looks at documents to take a quill and draw a line through a list that he's clearly kept of their structure and their hierarchy.
We murdered their priest on the boat. He was really bad.
Yeah. Holder killed a guy.
No, I didn't. Immediately grab helmet.
All right. So yes.
Holder will deny that vehemently. I just threw it and refused to miss. I tried really hard and just didn't.
No.
All right. Nobody can boogaloo like you do.
It was manslaughter, not murder.
I was cleaning my rock and it went off.
I was trying to set the flaming skull down over there.
The only thing Paul does want to bring up is he wants to point out that the sword that he has was from this unusual race of elves that he's never seen before, and they encountered them twice. And that's who he took.
He
the sword
stops
from.
you mid description and kind of gives you the motion and just nods and says, there are wheels turning.
Understood.
Understand that I understand there are wheels turning regarding them. I would ask in your discretion going forward in the future whether you seek our employ again or travel on your own. People might make great mock of you if you bring up the topic of obsidian skinned elves with silver hair and red eyes.
Don't you happen to have a preserved head?
He strokes his beard at Paul's reaction.
Roy sees that he's eager to change the subject, and he says, we just paid quite a bit of money to resurrect one of our men in the party. Is there any chance that you might, in your goodwill, be able to cover such an expense for us?
My employers have granted me a degree of fiscal leeway. I think we can see fit to reimburse the bulk of the cost at the least.
It was 10,000 gold pieces.
Shut up, fingers. He like bows and says, thank you very much. Appreciate your kindness, your generosity towards the cause.
All right, so that then brings up the topic. I am sure that you found items that you could not easily identify. Would you like me to have a gander at those?
Yes, we have 3 items that I know of. We have a set of bracers, a golden ring that appears to be magical, and a dagger that I know of.
And Fingers will hold up his sword. And this, if you would, please.
Isn't there something else you have you have in there, Fingers?
No, we identified those earlier.
Oh, no, it's not magical.
We don't know about it.
We don't. Okay.
A ruby of seeing? Yeah. We already identified it.
I do actually have a question. There was the the gemstone that lets us read whatever scroll we want. Do we know what
Yes,
that
with a
was?
permanent. Stallman needs that back, actually.
Damn it. Okay.
Sorry about that, old chum.
Stop it. Would you mind if you just borrowed it a little bit to take a look at that book?
I would, actually. All right, so
All
he
right.
takes a look at the ring first. He says, well, depending on where you go from here, this little trinket will keep you warm at night. That is a ring of warmth. Ring of warmth.
I mean, that's got to go to the ranger.
It should go to the person who is least heavily dressed. Or
I mean,
I'm only wearing a cape at this point and some bracers. Everything else I've taken off. So, I mean,
yeah, or the person that's most likely to be hit by fire. Okay, you're right. It's the ranger.
yeah. I don't know. Do half elves and elves experience cold like humans do in first edition?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm only saying that because my ranger in Great Old Ones game has a ring of warmth, and that was my reasoning for giving it to him. So I kind of have to say give it to him.
Well,
No, you
rangers
don't
are
have to say
sometimes a
that at
little
all. Don't worry about it.
Rangers are sometimes a little more delicate than fighters usually. So, like, you know,
Yeah, and if they have to go hunt or track in the snow for long periods of time, it's a good fit for the ranger, in my opinion. But it sounds like Roy is
no,
interested.
no, I'm not. That sounds good to me. It makes it logical.
But Roy could run into the middle of combat, nuke himself with a fireball, and be perfectly fine.
Death Blossom.
Well, that's great to know. All right,
I'll let you cast that spell, Dave, if you will make those noises.
I'll make any noise you want for any spell.
All right. Okay. So Ring of Warmth. I don't care who you guys give it to. He is identifying the next item. He is attempting to legend lore the next item, which he does, and he identifies the Sword of Lions. You already know what it does, but he just tells you what it's called.
That's the +2 longsword.
That is the +2, turns you invisible. I'll have to come up with.
Oh, it's +2. Nice.
Yes.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about Paul's longsword.
No. Yeah. No, the Sword of Lions. I need to double check on. The last thing are the bracers. Dave's bracers.
Bracers of -10 armor class.
Thank you. I will take those.
Really sore about those. All right. The bracers are bracers of armor class 6.
Yeah, you can
Fingers could use those.
AC 6.
Yeah.
There was also a mace.
That's right.
There was a mace.
And there was a dagger as well.
Okay, so the mace, since it's really not my bailiwick, I have no idea. And last but not least is the dagger.
Was there a question there about maces there, Bill?
There's a magic mace. He does not. He
didn't identify.
I shouldn't have made the roll because that is not an item that can regularly be used by bards. Their legend lore only covers items like that. So the dagger.
Okay.
I can identify it. I have some goldfish. Kept them alive the whole time.
The dagger. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Looking at the last fight here.
Yeah, you said there was a glowing dagger from the mage that had the cloak that I got the cloak of displacement from.
Leather bracers and a dagger that emits light.
Oh, that's okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a vorpal dagger.
That is different. Let me see. Evil High Priest had bracers of armor class 6. Cleric. Ring of Warmth.
I think the
Oh, it was the
bracers.
illusionist. It was the
Mhm.
illusionist, and
Yeah.
the illusionist did not have bracers. The cleric had bracers,
Yeah.
and the illusionist had a dagger.
Staltham Kiln had the bracers, and Lemonsden had the dagger. Yeah, there we go.
The dagger is a dagger +1.
There we go. And I'm sorry, did you say what the mace was? Did I miss that?
No, he couldn't identify.
Oh,
it.
you couldn't
he
identify.
doesn't-
But I can identify her, right?
I can't remember if anybody grabbed it and started using it.
I didn't.
Cuthbert? Did Cuthbert try to use it, or was?
Cut.
No, I don't
I
remember
hope
anybody
Cuthbert
using
didn't
it.
show up.
I don't remember. I didn't even remember mace.
Alderweg, not Cuthbert.
No, I don't think Alderweg ever used it. Not that I can recall.
No. He was using his own weapons. He did not get over to the boat to fight the high priest.
Yeah, I'll identify it tonight in the inn. Roy
All right.
will.
Okay, so you give your report to the Gellers. The Gellers pronounce this a successful mission. You have to identify the mace yet, but as for the rest of you, you are now able to take a long deserved rest. Crinit sees to the commonweal of good sorry, my wife's cat walking across the table there. The commonweal of good Alderweg. Before we depart for the night for our players, does anyone have the ability to level up yet? Anyone?
Yes.
I mean, I will once we've divided up all the coin.
All right. Well,
I don't know. I
burn
need
that
to see
bridge.
about the bracers.
Bracers are worth.
What about the bracers?
3,000 XP.
How much XP?
3,000.
I might when we divvy up the money.
All right. So, well, thank you very much, my players, for being here. Thank you, my audience, for being here. I think we peaked out at over 180 people watching, but
Yes.
regardless, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight for some real Dungeons and Dragons. But until then, take care of yourselves, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow night. We have Rusty Schaefer is going to be here as a guest. Rusty's going to be here. He's going to be talking about Index Card RPG. He's got a fantasy game, a sci-fi game, and a horror game. And he's going to show us an app that he's written to help with ICRPG. So as for the rest of my guests, please help yourselves to something nice in the green room. As for myself, well, I am going to get on out of here. Be good to each other, everyone. And please be nice and tip your owl bear. Peace. Good night. See you guys tomorrow. If I can find the end credits button.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around. Some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle way off course? Naked as a toad all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to the show.